नमस्ते बिटियाओं, सदा खुश रहिए और स्वस्थ रहिए। दिस इज़ JVN ब्रिजेश कुमार यादव, फैकल्टी ऑफ एजुकेशन एंड मेथडोलॉजी, ज्योति विद्यापीठ वुमेंस यूनिवर्सिटी जयपुर। आई वेलकम टू ऑल ऑफ यू in my digital class. Students, I have prepared this lecture for BSc B.Ed ZBC second sem students. Subject is botany. Paper name is Diversity of Cryptograms. Students, as you all know that we were discussing about Pteridophyta. Okay. So far we have completed all the genera of Pteridophyta, and we have moved to the another part of Pteridophyta, that is paleontology, that is paleobotany. Okay, we were discussing about fossils, some of the genera which are in the form of fossils. We were discussing about that. Okay, and so far we have seen one genus, that was Rhynia, on last turn. Today the turn is for Lepidodendron. This is another fossil plant of pteridophytes, which is in your syllabus, which we'll have to study in detail. Okay, students, to be very frank, I tried to find out some of the literature related to Lepidodendron. Since it is a fossil, there are no much more information about this. Very few and precise information are there, and I have collected and concised form of information in the form of notes, which I have already uploaded on your portal. You can get it from there. For time being, in this class, try to pay attention on the topic. So let's start the lecture. As you all know, we used to study every genera or genus from systematic position. So systematic position of Lepidodendron is kingdom, that is Plantae as usual. Division is Lycophyta. You know that this Lycophyta is a primitive class of Pteridophyta. During classification, we have seen three different classes of Pteridophyta, and among them Lycophyta was primitive one. Okay, so this Lepidodendron belongs to division Lycophyta. Okay, now class is Isoetopsida. Students, there is a species Isoetes which belongs to Pteridophyta, that is not in your syllabus, but being a student of Pteridophyta, you must know some of the genera which is not in your syllabus, but still they are existing. So Isoetes is a genus, and on the basis of Isoetes, the class name has been given, and this Lepidodendron belongs to that class, that is Isoetopsida. Okay, order is Lepidodendron, that is Lepidodendrons. Family is Lepidodendraceae, and genus is Lepidodendron. Okay, so this is the systematic position of Lepidodendron. Now Lepidodendron is commonly known as scale tree. Okay, again I am emphasizing students that try to remember all those common names of particular genus, because in competitive exams they used to ask frequently such type of question. So don't ignore them and try to remember them. For time being here, Lepidodendron is known as scale tree. It is extinct because we already know that we are studying fossils, so they are not anymore present. Okay, so they are extinct. primitive vascular because they have vascular system. Now pteridophytes are vascular cryptogams, you might be knowing. Arborescent, okay, means tree like structure. So such type of plants they are, which is related to Lycopsida, that is club moss, you might be knowing. Okay. Regarding to length, they reached an height up to 30 meters, that is 100 feet, and their trunk, that is stem, were often over 1 meter in diameter. So you can imagine how huge, how large these plants were there. Okay. Particularly they were confined to Carboniferous period, okay, before going to extinct. Sometimes they are also called as giant club mosses. Okay. They were actually more closely related to today's fieldworts, that is I have told isoids is commonly known as fieldworts than the modern club mosses. This name Lepidodendron has been derived from Greek word, that is lepido means scale and dendron means tree. So these are the some of the introduction related to Lepidodendron. Now some aspects of morphology of Lepidodendron, that is tall, thick trunk. We have already discussed. Rarely branches. They are rarely branches, unbranched, and tapered with the crown of bifurcating branches bearing cluster of leaves. They have leaves that is found at the top of the trunk, at the top of the branch, and their stem is not branched. Okay, these leaves were long and narrow, similar to large blades of grasses, similar to grass family, and were spirally arranged. Okay. So these are the some of the points related to morphology. You can go through them. I have already mentioned in my notes. You can get it from there. Stem as a plant group provides some of the most interesting and common fossil in Carboniferous deposits. Students, some of the points such as Carboniferous, you must remember. Don't ignore them, because in examination they used to ask in one marks question which in which time period this Lepidodendron were found. So you can tell about exact answer, that is Carboniferous. Okay, these fossils look much like tire track alligator skins, very rough. Some other points are the scars or leaf cushions were composed of green photosynthetic tissues. They have a cuticle layer, microscopic pores are there, stomata. Their trunk is Lepidodendron would have been green, unlike modern trees which were scaly, non-photosynthetic, brown or gray barks. Okay. Some other points like Lepidodendron has been like the giant herbs. They similar in appearance like herbs. Okay. So they appear quite similar to herbs, but that herbs are very large, huge in size. Most structural support came from the thick bark like region. This region remains around the trunk, rigid layer were there. As a tree grew, the leaf cushion expanded and accommodated interestingly with as you can see the morphological structure of this Lepidodendron, that is a huge tree like structure. It has roots which are in soil and very thick stem, that is trunk, which is unbranched in middle, but at the top of the this trunk it get bifurcated and many branches were there. Okay. On the trunk there is a leaf scars and the tip of the branches, there are strobili, which is the reproductive structure of this plant. The branches of this plant added in cone structure. The Lepidodendron did not produce two seeds. Okay, because they are vascular cryptogams. They don't have true seeds. Instead, it produced by means of elaborate encapsulated spores. You can see here, students, still these plants were reproducing by spores. They have no true seeds. Okay, most of the species were probably monocarpic, means single type of seeds were there. Spores were there, meaning they reproduce only once excuse me, towards the end of their life cycle. Okay, so these are some of the morphological structure in the 19th century. Due to reptilian look of the diamond shaped leaf scarf pattern petrified, how this is how they become extinct and become the fossil. So students, in this way we have finished Lepidodendron. In your syllabus there were only two genera of pteridophytes, which are fossils, Rhynia and Lepidodendron. Okay, thank you very much.